All right, let's look at the homework 2.7, problem number 9. All right, so we have this equation here, and we want to find the dy over dx using implicit differentiation. All right, so let's do that. All right, so before I take the derivative, I do not like fractions, so I'm going to actually multiply both sides of the equation by y, because y is the denominator, so you multiply by y. So we have 8x squared, then you have a y squared, and a minus, y is canceled out, so you're going to have 9, and the 0 times y is going to be still 0. Right, so let's take the derivative of this with respect to x. All right, so we're going to take the derivative with respect to x. All right, so I'm going to use the product rule. So here, this is the 8x squared is the first guy, and the y squared is the second guy. All right, so derivative of 8x squared would be 16x. So I'm going to put 16x and then multiply by second guy, which is y squared, and plus. Right, first guy is 8x squared, and then derivative of y squared with respect to x would be 2y. Then we have to do a chain rule, dy over dx, because we're taking a derivative with respect to x, not y. Right? And then derivative of negative 9 is 0, because negative 9 is just a constant. And so what you're going to have is equal to derivative of 0 is still 0. All right. Then what we're looking for shows up right here, dy over dx. So we just have to solve for it. All right. So this is going to be, actually before that, maybe I'll combine this. So this part is going to be 2 times 8 is 16. And then you have an x squared times y. All right, so I'm going to shove this first term over to the other side. So we can just we can subtract it, right? Because it's addition. So subtract 16xy squared. So we got so we have a 16x squared y and times dy over dx is equal to negative 16x y squared. All right, then we just need to divide through by 16x squared y, so let's do that. So I'm going to divide through by 16x squared y. All right, so that way we can cancel out the 16x squared y, so we have dy over dx all by itself. All right, then we're going to have, let's see, so it's a negative. So the original right-hand side is 16xy squared, and we're dividing by 16x squared y. All right, so it seems like we can cancel 16 on top and a 16 on the bottom. And then you have an x on top. There's actually 2 of them, so I'll just cancel 1 of them. Right? And then you have a y on top. There are 2 of them. You have 1, so I cancel 1 of them. Right? So what's left is, let's see, there's a negative sign. And there's y left on top. There's x left on the bottom. All right? So that is the dy over dx that we're looking for. All right, so let's type it in. All right, so it's a negative y over x. All right, let's check the answer. All right, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.